Hello, it's me doing a tutorial on how to make the four forms of the Lego Shin Godzilla that you've seen in my stop motion. Also, just to say thank you so much for over 500 subscribers. Like, it was maybe like 6 videos ago I was saying thanks for 50. Now I've got 500. It's incredible. And maybe when this comes out I might have 600, I don't know. But just thank you so much. I really never thought I'd even get to 100 when I started. Just thank you so much. So this is sort of maybe like a 500 special or something, I don't know. But yeah, just thank you so much. And on with Lego Shin Godzilla. So this one, I think it's quite simple. It's just really 4 Lego pieces. This bit you might not have because this is quite a strange bit of Lego. Don't actually know where I even got it. It's just from my big Lego box. So it's literally just 3 pieces stuck together. You could just make your own version. It is basically just a tail coming out of the water, if you did want it. And it's just that. And on with the second form, also known as Kamata-kun. This one I'm quite pleased with. It's just, if you make this, I'd probably recommend trying to think of a different way to do the back legs, because I really just did not know at all how to make them. And also, those are a bit strange, the way I did them. I mean, they look good. Like, I just tried to do sort of chicken arms. I think they did actually turn out quite well. But, so that's the tail. So it's just 1 block wide. The middle's 2 blocks, but 4 blocks including the sort of arm things. Then that's those. So I've never done a tutorial, so I don't really know. I'm just sort of showing you these. You probably, if you want to make this, take screenshots or something. But I did the gills. I couldn't find another one of these, so I just got a different one. So it's a bit wonky-ish. There, that's just 1 wide. That the head looks a bit strange to me. Like, just the way I did it, I think looks a bit strange. I did take that one off, and it just looks a bit weird. But then it's got 7, including the one on the tail. And then it's just, I guess I'll take this off to show you how to make the inside. So that's the inside. So I just did the neck like that with one of those. And then the body has 2 of them and more of these sort of ball joint socket things. But yeah, you can get a good movement. For the neck's pretty good because if you've seen the film, he's always going like that, sort of slashing his head around, knocking over cars and stuff. I would definitely recommend doing the legs in a different way. I still don't really know how to. Then this one is quite easy. It is 1 block wide all the way down, besides sort of the legs-ish. I couldn't find a way to do them either. But it's just got 1 line down the back. Really, I'd recommend making your own version of this one as well, just because it is a bit too thin. Oops. Compared to this one, because this one's like the next level up from that one, so it should be a lot bigger really, so about that much taller. But with this, so I did these just with 2 of those blocks, so when it's got 2 on each side and the top. And then I did that as his little sort of crest thing on the front. But I do think he is a bit too thin, this one. But and also, if you want, you could add more of this sort of clear red for more sort of bloody accents all over it and stuff. The legs are quite annoying because he's always like that. If you can find a way of making him upright like that, I'd recommend it, because in the stop motion, I had the legs weren't actually physically attached to it. I had them like that, and then his tail attached to the ground there, and then I just set him on top of it like that. But yeah, so it is just one block wide, one stud wide. And then that does look a bit weird, the red bit there. I couldn't really find any other ways to make the head. I guess you could use one of the just full pieces going down there, I guess. I just didn't really have many. And if you can find a way to get rid of all of the grey bits, it would look a lot better. Just because I haven't got any in this colour or this sort of cream colour. And now the fourth form. Now, I had a comment saying you could fix the gaps up, which is really true. I just don't know how to do it. And in the stop, I was going to draw eyes on it using stop motion, but I just thought that wouldn't look very good. I'm really pleased with all of it, just except for the head, really. It just doesn't look amazing because it should be like that. But I couldn't do that, so I had to have him sort of out like that. A bit like the Necker one. But what I am pleased with on the head is the split apart jaw. Looks a bit weird with it closed though. Looks a bit like a snake. But with the jaw, I did that. So I don't know if you can see it, yeah. It's quite a simple bottom jaw, but it does look really good. So then you can open it up like that. So you can have him shooting his atomic breath and then the laser. But this one is quite complicated. So someone asked, how did you build it? One of the first comments on it. And I just said from scratch because I really didn't know how to properly describe it. Just because I just watched the film, and in my bedroom, I've just got a giant section of my room where the floor is just a big tall pile of Lego with all sorts of different shapes and sizes of Lego bricks. But the tail, again, is one stud wide, like that. So and it's just lots of sort of hinges, so you can get lots of movement. I couldn't find another black one there. Then the back, I just got tons of red bits and just stuck them together to make their sort of bloody back all over it. And then I've got the gills there. And then his tiny arms I did with just one of those little bits there. The sort of, I don't know what you'd call them. Then another one of these sort of like, you get them mostly in like firefighter sets mostly. Then just a claw sort of thing. But yeah, I was quite pleased with this one. That looks a bit too far out of the body and stuff. And the feet, the legs are just that. Not really that much. These you might not have many of. The sort of the bits that I use for the toes are quite strange bricks. Like, if you don't have lots and lots and lots of Lego to hand, these might be a bit tricky to make. Just because I've got too much Lego. So I just decided to make all the different forms of Shin Godzilla. And also something that I forgot to say, with Kamata-kun, what you can do is you can take those off. So then it's just got the flippers. Oops. And then it's got, the tail came off. And then you can take the neck off like that. So then you've got the first form, sort of when it's just like a tadpole thingy, just swimming around like that. And then you just click the feet back on. Like that. And pop the neck back on. And then you've got the second form again. I don't know why the tail isn't staying on. There. So they are, I am really pleased with them, because like I see, not to be mean, I see, gosh, lots of other people do them. They do look good. It's just they did, this one person, I have no idea, I think it's like one of my friends, no, I have no idea. They did the kamata-kun in a really strange way. I can't remember what it is, but it just, to me, didn't really look like it from in the film. But also, I'm also going to show some of my custom 2019 bootleg Godzilla, just as a, I don't know, just in case you wanted to know as well. So in my review, the arms were absolutely rubbish and they came off easily. What I did is, so there's a ball joint up in the top there, ball joint back there. I super glued one ball joint into the actual thing itself, so then they don't come off. And also, I repainted the eyes yellow. I might paint them blue again. And we also did a big grey wash all over it, and I cut the teeth in half using a scalpel. It does look a bit weird, but it looks a bit better than having giant teeth all over it. And also for the atomic breath, I just got these from some figures that my dad got me, like life drawing figures. I cut the jaw off, and now they stick in there. So you can have him shooting his atomic breath like that. And just one more random thing. A red Among Us guy, which I am going to do a stop motion with in the future. Like maybe next weekend, this weekend coming up. I'm going to have like cut him in half and have him as an imposter and stuff. So I'm not going to really spoil it that much. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. And if you didn't, I would recommend taking some screenshots of these, just to make sure you know how to make them, so earlier on in the video. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next one. Bye.